we have to diminish, once again, anxiety by removing or reducing the anxiety-provoking elements in the learning environments. What is, perhaps for some people, say, okay, come here, Juan, in front, talk about your parents. You cannot do that if that Juan is shy, right? So what we have to do is to help them diminish anxiety, and then when they are ready, invite them to risk, remember. Now, promote cooperation instead of competition. I'm not saying that, especially children they like competing, and it's good. What I'm saying is that it cannot be, okay, in your classroom all the time. They have to know that they have to cooperate, they have to help each other, that we are in the classroom all together, okay? I'm here to help you, not to teach you, not to control everything, okay? Because as I said before, what I'm doing is helping you with the skills. The content is, remember, in the web. The content is in books. The content is somewhere else, not here anymore, all right? So I'm one in the classroom. Now, help learners to accept the fact that they will make mistakes. Again, tell them, you will make mistakes, I make mistakes, doesn't matter, go on. And here you have to be very careful, because if you're doing fluency exercises, okay, you cannot stop them when they make mistakes. Now, you have to make the difference between fluency and accuracy, all right? And there, things are different. Okay, FIDO again. Look at this. Anxiety. Let's change this atmosphere. Let's suppose I'm going to teach the modal verbs must, can, could, will, would, have to, ought to, etc., etc. Why don't I start with Fido, the cartoon? Look at this. Fido, says the woman, you mustn't come here like this. Fido is wet. Stop it, Fido, you mustn't do that. And look at what Fido says to these human beings. You mustn't shout at Fido. And after that cartoon, okay, you continue with must and mustn't. Why not? Instead of saying must, you use must with obligation and ta 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 ta, and you cannot use must when ta 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 ta. So let's start with a cartoon. Okay, another way of teaching, learning verbs, for instance. Ask them. Okay, things you bake. What do you bake? They have to know the meaning of bake, okay, in order to tell you. Cakes, bread, cookies, biscuits. What do you climb? Mountains. What do you drive? Cars, motorcycles. What do you make? Your bed. What do you ride? Bicycles. What do you speak? English, French, nonsense. What do you take? What do you watch? Okay, another way of learning the verbs. Now, conclusion, my dear friends, my dear colleagues. Motivation is not an easy thing. Motivation is not for one day. Motivation doesn't have an answer, just one answer. It's got many, many answers. But motivation is not anxiety. Motivation is not fear. Motivation is allowing my students to risk and make mistakes. Motivation is enthusiasm from our parts. Motivation is provoking, and motivation is adapting our tasks every single day. Thank you very much.